Hello, children. Yeah, so many times you must have heard at home by your parents, don't do this, don't touch this. You have heard it? Yes, na? Yeah. So, there are some things you are not supposed to touch in the house, no? As children, but some of you are grown up now, but it's a message for children. So, sometimes something it's like a knife, okay? Your parents tell you, do not touch this, okay? This knife is a handy tool in the kitchen, right? It's used for many purposes in the kitchen, for chopping, for cutting, a lot of things. It's a handy tool. But if you touch it wrongly, it can be a dangerous weapon, right? It can be a dangerous weapon and it can hurt you. Okay? There's something else they tell you not to touch in the kitchen. It is a lighter. Okay? A lighter. You see? Can light a fire so easily. Children will go, want to play with the gas and light it. They see their mamas and daddies doing it and they want to do it also. So they tell you not to touch this also. Okay? It's a handy tool, but it can be dangerous if you play with it. It's not a toy. It's not a toy, and if you play with it, you can get burnt. Right? There's one more handy tool that you parents tell you not to touch, and that's a razor. Daddies, you see daddies shaving sometimes, and all children want to try, what is this? But it's a handy thing, but it can be dangerous. You can get yourself cut and you can hurt yourself. So these are all things that tell you not to do. So sometimes there is something in us that we always carry every day and all the time. And this thing can harm us and it can be a tool or a weapon. Can you guess what it is? Children? Yes, your tongue, okay? It is something that you always carry with you. And today I want to speak to you about our tongue, okay? So, a tongue can be a useful thing and a very harmful thing. That's the best gift God has given us. A tongue that will help us in our speech, to talk to. And it's a good tool that we have, a good part of the body that we have. Okay? And we use it to talk, to communicate, and to tell so many things. But sometimes it can get very tricky and dangerous also. So how it becomes a weapon, this tongue? This tongue becomes a weapon when you use it wrongly. Suppose you take up a fight. Then what happens? In the fight, you say a lot of harsh words and mean words, which can hurt people, right? And then we can use it in negative ways. We use it very harmfully and hurtfully. And sometimes we can be very disrespectful to our parents and to our teachers. We use our tongue to be very disrespectful. And we tell lies with it. We gossip. We say a lot of bad things about other people, other friends, other girls and boys. And we can use it in very wrong ways. So this tongue, the Bible says in James chapter 3. It talks about the tongue there. It says it's like a fire. It can set a fire, and it can be like a small rudder, which can turn a big ship. So it's a very small thing, but the Bible says in James 3, it boasts many things. So our tongue is very boastful. Yes. And as children, we sometimes can say a lot of words that will be hurtful to our parents, to our teachers, and to our friends. So these words may not set a fire or cut somebody, but they do a lot of harm inward. Okay? They do a lot of harm inside the heart when we say harsh words. The words that we speak can make people feel bad, and they can make people feel very sad also. Yes? And it's very hurtful from the inside. Or else, that time it becomes a weapon. We use it as a weapon to hurt people. Just, say bad things and we hurt people. Or we can use it as a tool. Tool is to encourage somebody who's down, to uplift somebody who has fallen, to say good, kind words to them, okay? And also to appreciate somebody. It's so easy to, talk thing, Mama, you didn't cook the food today nicely. But if you can say, Mama, the food is so nice today. Thank you for making it. To appreciate, that thank you for this, what you got for me. Just words to appreciate and say good things. You can use it to teach your weaker classmates your tongue. You can use it to teach. You can use it to tell about Jesus to others who do not know Jesus. Speech is a wonderful gift that God has given us. It's wonderful and it's powerful also. Okay? So by our words, we can build people or we can put them down. So let us not use the tongue as a weapon, but let us use it as a tool to help others, to encourage, to sing praises to God, to pray. A lot of things you can do with your tongue. So the way we talk can be in both ways. We can use it as a weapon or as a tool, okay? In a positive way or in a negative way. So even I want to learn in my own heart how I can use my tongue in a very positive way. And all you children should also use your tongue very carefully. The Bible says, be slow to speak. Sometimes when something is said to us, we are quick to reply. We are quick to reply, and sometimes it can be a harsh word, a hard word. So let us all ask God to help us, ask Jesus to help us in our use of tongue so that we may use it as a tool and not as a weapon. May the Lord bless you all.